Do you ever feel like your emotions are running the show, leaving you drained and powerless? It's that sinking sense that you're just a passenger, reacting to every bump in the road with a jolt of anxiety, a flash of anger, or a wave of sadness. You make decisions in the heat of the moment that you later regret, and you're left wondering, why did I do that? You feel tossed around by internal storms, and just trying to stay afloat is exhausting. But what if you could finally take the driver's seat? What if you could navigate life's ups and downs with a steady hand, a clear mind, and a calm heart? Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Every week we share tools to help you grow, find peace, and build emotional strength. If you're ready to master your emotions and stop letting them control you, then hit that subscribe button now. Let's get started. Living at the mercy of your emotions is more than just uncomfortable. It's draining. It's a thief of your peace and your potential. Think about it. When you're not in control of your emotions, it affects everything. Relationships become minefields. One misunderstood comment, and suddenly you're exploding in anger or retreating into silence. At work, anxiety holds you back from speaking up, or frustration makes you burn bridges you later wish you hadn't. Even small things like traffic or a careless remark from a stranger can ruin your whole day. The energy you could be using to build, create, love, and grow is instead being wasted on battling yourself. And the worst part? The regret that follows. You look back and think, that wasn't me. Why did I react like that? You promise yourself next time will be different. You'll stay calm. You'll breathe. You won't let things get to you. But then, the next emotional wave comes, and before you even realize it, you're repeating the same pattern again and again. This cycle is exhausting. It leaves you feeling powerless, like you're not the one in control of your own life. But here's the good news. That feeling of being out of control, it's not a sign that you're broken. It's not a flaw in who you are. It's simply a signal, a message telling you it's time for a new approach. And the first step to that new approach is this powerful truth. Your emotions are not commands. They're not orders you have to obey. They're not chains that control your behavior. They're just information. Think of your emotions like notifications on your phone. They're little alerts, a vibration, a sound, a buzz. Anger might be telling you a boundary has been crossed. Sadness might be signaling a loss, something you valued is gone. Anxiety might be alerting you to a possible danger, real or imagined. For too long, most of us treat these notifications like blaring alarms that must be responded to immediately. But what if you treated them differently? What if you saw them as messages to read, consider, and then decide what to do with? That's the shift. That's the beginning of emotional control. Now, emotional regulation isn't about pushing feelings down or pretending they don't exist. If you've ever tried to do that, you know it doesn't work. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. You can keep it down for a while, but the moment you lose focus, it bursts back up, harder, stronger, and often messier than before. Real emotional control is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, strengthened. And here's where it gets interesting. Your emotions are not created by the outside world. They're created by how you interpret the world, by your thoughts, your beliefs, even the state of your body in a given moment. As author Thibaut Morisset explains in his book, Master Your Emotions, the way we choose to see a situation often determines how we feel about it. Change your perspective, and the emotion shifts with it. So how do we do this in real life? Let's walk through 5 practical steps that will help you move from chaos and reaction to calm and intentional action. Step 1. Identify the emotion. Most of us rush past this step. We just say,
I feel bad. I feel upset. But that's too vague. When you're overwhelmed, feelings blur together until all you know is that you're not okay. The practice of naming your emotions is powerful. Research shows that labeling a feeling, I feel disappointed, I feel resentful, I feel insecure, actually reduces its intensity. Why? Because when you name an emotion, you're shifting from the reactive part of your brain to the rational part. Suddenly, you're not just angry, you're a person experiencing anger. That tiny bit of distance gives you room to breathe. So practice this throughout your day. Check in with yourself. Ask, what am I feeling right now? Where do I feel it in my body? Name it. Don't judge it. Just notice it. Step 2. Create space. This might be the hardest step, but it's also the most powerful. Once you've identified the emotion, resist the urge to act immediately. We all know that impulse, the angry text, the snappy comeback, the email you regret sending 2 seconds later. That's your brain in fight or flight mode, running on pure adrenaline. The solution? Create space. Take a breath. Literally. Try box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold again for 4. Do this a few times and you'll feel your nervous system begin to calm. That pause is your power. It's the moment where you move from being a reactor to being a responder. Step 3. Question the story. Behind every intense emotion is a story your mind is telling you. Your coworker didn't say hello? The story is, they don't like me. Your boss gave you feedback? The story is, I'm failing. A friend hasn't texted back yet? The story is, they must be upset with me. Notice how automatic and how negative these stories are. Here's the thing. Our emotions don't respond to reality. They respond to our perception of reality. So when you feel that rush of emotion, pause and ask, what's the story I'm telling myself right now? Is this story 100% true? What else could be going on? Maybe your coworker was distracted. Maybe your boss sees potential in you and wants to help you grow. Maybe your friend is just busy. The moment you question the story, you take away its power.
Step 4. Accept and allow. Now, this might feel counterintuitive. After all that work to calm down and reframe, now I'm telling you, just let the emotion be. But here's the truth. Fighting your emotions only makes them stronger. Think about the last time you told yourself, I shouldn't feel this way. What happened? You probably felt even worse. Now you had the original emotion plus guilt or shame stacked on top. Acceptance is different. It means saying, it's okay that I feel anxious right now. It's okay that I'm sad. These are human emotions. They'll pass. Emotions are like waves. They rise, they peak, they fall. When you stop fighting them, they move through you more quickly and with less pain. Step 5. Choose a deliberate action. This is the step where you reclaim your power. You've named your emotion, you've paused, you've questioned the story, you've allowed the feeling to exist. Now you choose what to do. Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do right now? What choice lines up with my values? Kindness, integrity, courage. Sometimes the best action is to calmly express your feelings. Sometimes it's to walk away and revisit later. Sometimes it's to do something physical, exercise, take a walk, release the energy. The important thing is that you're choosing. You're not reacting automatically. You're responding with intention. And every time you do this, you strengthen the muscle of self-control. You build confidence. You prove to yourself that you are, in fact, in the driver's seat. Now, let's bring this all together. Regaining control over your emotional life isn't about perfection. It's about practice. These 5 steps are tools. Some days you'll use them flawlessly. Other days you'll stumble. That's okay. Every attempt builds strength. Every effort rewires old patterns. Remember this.
Your emotions are not obstacles. They are guides. They carry messages. They help you grow if you learn to listen without letting them take over. You are not your emotions. You are the observer, the learner, the driver. And every single time you choose your response, you're proving that you're stronger than the storm. If this guide helped you, give this video a like. It really helps the channel reach more people who need this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more tools and insights to help you master your emotions and create the life you truly want. Because the truth is, you're not powerless. You're in control. You just needed to remember how to take the wheel.